I'm on fire right now, fuck nigga.
Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Amir Views here, back with another video, man. And today, we back on the grind, you know what I'm saying? We back on just talking to you guys, you know what I'm saying? Giving you guys advice and just stuff like that. So today's topic is going to be ways to become more successful in life. And especially if you're a young man. Now, this goes for really, like, guys and girls, but specifically young men because I really want to target young men. Like I said, my content is going to be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It can go to everybody, but there are going to be some videos that just go to specifically young men because that's really important. You know, masculinity is dying. They're trying to kill that off. And I want to be a person, out of the many few that's out there on YouTube right now, the people that I watch, I want to be a part of that community. You know what I'm saying? I want to spread the word too. So before we get into this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys do enjoy the video. And it's going to be a cool one. It's going to be a fun one. And I can't wait to get into it. Let's get right into the video, man. So like I said, man, today's topic is going to be ways to become more successful in life, man. And I think this is really important. I got like 3, maybe 4 things I want to go over, man. It's going to be quick, but I'm going to get right to the point, man. So the first thing is going to be discipline, y'all. Stay disciplined, you know what I'm saying? This is one of the most important things you need to learn in life. Boy, girl, cow, sheep, anything, man. You want to stay disciplined because a quote I always live by, uh my dad told me this a lot, a lot when I was younger. He still does now, but a lot when I was younger because I'm gonna be honest, y'all. You know, I wasn't the tidy two shoes. You know, I wasn't getting in crazy trouble, but I wasn't very disciplined. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely do things I know I wasn't supposed to do. I know God didn't put me on this earth to do. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So my dad always used to be like, anytime I would get in trouble or anything like that, he would always be like, be disciplined or you will be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Be disciplined or you will be disciplined. And I looking back at it, I didn't really fully understand it, but now, you know, at the moment, at the moment I didn't really understand it, but looking back at it, it means so much to me. It's one of the quotes I live by, and it's like what he means by that is be disciplined or you will be disciplined. You feel me? And if you're not disciplined with yourself, the world is going to discipline you. And you don't like the way the world disciplines you, especially young men in today's society, because they're already trying to demasculate young men. They're already trying to take our stuff away. You know what I'm saying? They already trying to turn men into girls and girls into men. And it's crazy, man. So stay disciplined. And what I mean by stay disciplined, I mean like this. So I'm gonna give y'all a little example real quick. So say it's like 10:30 at night. You know what I'm saying? You got work, you got practice, you got school, whatever you got. You know you got to get up early in the morning, right? And you know, it's common to know that if you have sugar like 2 hours before you go to bed, it's gonna be harder for you to go to sleep. So you're gonna stay up, you're gonna mess up your sleep schedule, right? Say you go downstairs like 10:30, almost 11 o'clock at night. You go downstairs for some water, but you see some cake on the counter, and you're like, "Oh, that's my favorite cake. My mom made this, or my girl made this. It's my favorite cake. I really want this, right?" And now, see, a person that's not disciplined, they're gonna go eat that cake because they're like, "Oh, I need this cake. I like the way, you know what I'm saying? I love cake, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I like my snacks and stuff, but it comes a point in time where you gotta be like, nah, I'm not gonna have this cake because what's gonna happen if I do have this cake? One, I'm gonna stay up longer because I'm gonna have that sugar rush, you know what I'm saying? That dopamine hit. You know, dopamine doesn't always have to be sexual things. It could be food. You know, there's many ways to get that dopamine hit for young men. So say you eat that cake, right? So now you staying up later. You stay up to like maybe like 1. But in that time now, you like bored, so you get on social media, you on TikTok, you on Instagram, you on Twitter, and just consuming before you go to bed. You have that blue light in front of you, and you're not disciplined. Now, this all could have been avoided if you did eat that piece of cake on that counter. You know what I'm saying? You could have saved it. You could have been like, I really want this cake. You know what I'm saying? This is my favorite cake. But you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow for my lunch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have that after my lunch or after my dinner tomorrow, like a little midday snack. You know what I'm saying? Because it's better to have that in the middle of the day or tomorrow than have it tonight. Especially because I know I gotta get up early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And it's not right to eat that cake that late at night. You know what I'm saying? I still deal with this from time to time, but I'm definitely getting better. And peep, if you do want to snack before bedtime, you know, eat some fruit. You know what I'm saying? I know not a lot of people like fruit, but find some fruit that you like. You know what I'm saying? I like apples. I like pineapples, oranges, fruits like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Instead, especially because the season has started, instead of eating a cake or a cookie, I'm gonna have a little slice of apple. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a little some orange. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. You know what I'm saying, guys? Just be disciplined, and that's where discipline comes in. Discipline could be it can lead to other stuff too. Like, say, you on Twitter, you on TikTok, and you see this bad girl, say, oh, this girl bad, whatever, ooh, right? And now you start to get those urges, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, you on a website you're not supposed to be on, and now you just relapse, or how many times you've been on NoFap and stuff like that, and it really messing with your mind. Because after, be honest with yourself, man, be honest with yourself. When you do those things, when you watch adult films, after you finish, you really feel like, bro, what did I just watch? Did I really just sit here and watch two people? You know what I'm saying? And you feel horrible, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta have discipline, y'all. You gotta have discipline in life for anything. It goes from sports, workplace, with other people, females, with snacks, with sexual content, with social media. Anything you do in life, you gotta have some discipline to it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have discipline. If you go to the gym 3 times, 4 times a week, you gotta stay on that discipline. You can't slack off one day or be like, oh, this is the day I go to the gym, but I don't really feel like it. Nah, man. Discipline over motivation, guys. Discipline over motivation. So the next thing we're gonna get into, what I'm saying, you want to stay disciplined. So the second thing you wanna learn to become more successful in life is find God, y'all. Like really find God, man. And when I say find God, what I'm saying, a lot of people will probably be like, oh, some people might think, oh, I don't believe in God, Mir. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that stuff. Well, listen, trust me, God got the answers for you. Whenever you in hard times, just talk to him, y'all. It's not hard to talk to him. He always free to talk to, man. Pray, you know what I'm saying? Do all your good stuff. Whatever best way you feel like you could connect with God. Maybe it's writing. Maybe you want to write it out, and God will hear that. Maybe you want to talk to him. Talk to him, guys. Guys, find God, man. And you know what I'm saying? Read your Quran. And I'm not a Christian. I'm Moorish, but the Bible has some things that the Quran has. The Quran has some things that the Bible has. They're all intertwined together, man. So find God, y'all, because He has the answers for you. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you feel like you're alone, or you can't do this one task or whatever, just know that God got your back, because right now we're living in a godless country. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that people do, they do because they're not in tune with their higher self. They're not in tune with God. And that's really important, y'all. Really important. Find God, man. Really find God. Really, really, like I said in the last video, really self-improve. You know what I'm saying? All these videos are going to connect one way or another. Self-improve, and by self-improving, not only finding your purpose, but find God. Connect with God, man. Because it's really important. Because when you do meet your maker, you know what I'm saying, you want to tell him, man, I really did something with my life. You know what I'm saying? I really did something with your life. And I'm not gonna get into too much with it, but find God, y'all. Really, really really tune into God, and trust me, He's listening. He's definitely listening, and everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You might think, well, if God's real, why he have put me through the most stuff? God puts he tests he tests his greatest students. You know what I'm saying? He tests his greatest students with the hardest test in life. You might going through some hard times right now, but he knows, because deep down he knows you one of his greatest students. He knows you're gonna prevail, but you gotta believe you could prevail. You gotta believe in him, that he's gonna guide you the right way. So find God, y'all. Real talk, real talk. Find God. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys want some advice on that, hit me up. You could DM me on Instagram, or you can leave a comment or whatever. But really find God, y'all. Really find God. So that's the second thing, man. Now the third thing, the ways to be more successful, y'all, is like, again, find something you want to be successful at. You feel me? Now you could be disciplined. Obviously, you could be disciplined. You could be in tune with God. But if you're not using those tools to be something in life, to be successful in life, have a purpose in life, then you're just wasting it. You're just wasting that great potential you have, guys. So like I said from the last video, find your purpose. Find something you really love to do. You know what I'm saying? And once you find something you really love to do, then that's where the discipline and having God by your side comes in handy. You know what I'm saying? Those days you feel like, oh, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can write this paper. I don't think I can, I don't think I want to go to practice or anything like that. You're gonna have that discipline to be like, I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna have great practice. I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna write this great essay for this class or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have God on my side, and I know He gonna lead me in the right direction. So find your purpose, y'all. Most of these videos, I'm gonna always tell y'all to find your purpose because it's so important to find your purpose because that will lead to true happiness. True happiness is not buying all these chains and cars. That's cool. That's cool. But that's not true happiness because you see it in the celebrities. They're not really happy, y'all. They're not really happy. They just want to flaunt, go on Instagram, post all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not even good stuff, my fault. But they always want to do that just so they can get that outside validation. Nah, man, find purpose, right? Find purpose. And one of the last things I'm going to talk about in this video, man, to become more successful in life, y'all, you really have to, and now this is really for the young men, embrace your masculinity, y'all, and reject modern society. And when I say reject modern society, I really mean like peep this, y'all. We see it around us. Be real with y'all. Y'all see it around the modern society, social media, and just the world nowadays. They really don't want men to be men anymore. They want men to be emotional, and they're like, oh, it's okay to be weak and stay in weakness and be so docile and things of that nature, man. Y'all, men, we are naturally hunters. We are naturally strong, powerful people, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that women aren't, but we are naturally more strong, more powerful, stuff like that, y'all. So embrace your masculinity, y'all. Don't let society, don't let nobody tell you that being having men traits. Apologize for that. Audio cut out. But now what I was saying was, do you have to cut out? Do you have to stop? Or do you have to just go all reckless and start, oh, I'm a man, oh, I can do whatever. Nah. Control that. But embrace your masculinity, man. Embrace your masculinity, guys. It's nothing much to it. Just embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Embrace that thing. Do not let nobody tell you that painting your nails and all that type of stuff is a masculine trait. It's not. Now, do I have a problem with that guys that do that? No. But if you really want to become a high value man, if you really want to become a successful man, don't believe that that's what a man should be because it's not. Trust me, y'all. Just trust me. And the last thing I'm gonna say for this video, man, I know I said that for the last one, but no, this is for the last one. Control your emotions, y'all. And I had to learn this the hard way, and I'm still working on controlling my emotions, but I feel like I could be honest with myself. I feel like I'm getting better. Control your emotions, y'all. Do not let nobody control your emotions. That could be your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your auntie, your grandma, your grandpa, your girlfriend, if you're a girl, your boyfriend, anything like that, man. Do not let no one control your emotions because once someone sees that they can control your emotions, it's wraps. It's wraps. They can do whatever they want. They can say whatever they want because they know they have you right around their fingertips, like a little string, like a little chain, man. And control your emotions, y'all. That could be in anything. For example, um, say you're a hooper or whatever, right? And the coach is yelling at you or whatever. And he's like, "Oh, you ain't do this. You ain't cut the right way," or he getting on you because you made a mistake. And some coaches are yelling. And he's like, "You ain't do that," and you get all emotional and you like, and then you start talking back to your coach, right? You being disrespectful to your coach, and that's a grown man. You feel me? You being disrespectful, or you start getting super emotional, where you start crying, or you like, "Coach, you know what I'm saying?" Control your emotions, y'all. Controlling your emotions is super important for all people, but especially young men, because women are naturally more, they're emotional creatures. Young men, I'm not telling you guys to not have emotions, to be some cold-hearted, super nonchalant. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you guys be nonchalant than cold-hearted. I would say I'm a little bit nonchalant, but I'm not cold-hearted. I have a big heart, but I'm definitely nonchalant when it comes to most people because you want to control those emotions, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Even if you wear your heart in your sleeve, control those emotions, y'all. Control those emotions because if somebody can control your emotions, you will always be controlled by somebody. You will always try to please somebody and be like, "Oh, do you accept me? Am I doing the right thing?" Nah, man, control your emotions because trust me, I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn the hard way, and there's been numerous times I did not control my emotions in a bunch of situations, and I look back at it and I was like, dang. But shout out to my dad for helping me realize that controlling your emotions is super important. And now I'm telling you guys from experience, you know what I'm saying, control your emotions because it is super important for you guys. It is super, super important. And that will help you become way more successful in life. You know what I'm saying? Way more successful in life. Because say it's a guy in the street, you know what I'm saying, he talking crazy to you or whatever, but he with like three other dudes and you by yourself. Emotional guy is gonna go over there and be like, "What you say to me, man?" and want to go fight him. Now you getting jumped. Now you beat up. Now you got a black eye. But an emotional guy is like, man, those are just words. And first of all, if you really in tune with yourself, you really know yourself. You're like, man, I know I'm not no B. I know I'm not no sucker or whatever you telling me. They might be like, oh, you a punk. You don't want to fight up. Nah, man, I'm being smart. I'm being logical. I'm thinking with logic, not my emotions. If you thinking with your emotions in that point, you know what I'm saying. Or let me give you another example, right? Somebody be like, oh, your mama a B, your mama a hoe, or whatever. You gonna be like, oh, what you say about my mama? You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, cause you know your mom not that. Be real. If your mom is a mom is a good woman, you know what I'm saying. Even if she isn't, you're not gonna let that get to you, cause you in control of your emotions. They don't know your mom. They don't know her. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she a good woman, you like, man, man, you don't know what you talking about, man. You don't know what you talking about. That ain't my mom's. What you talking about, man? And you just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of people become susceptible to those things, especially the mom things, because they really love their mom. I love my mom to life, man. But if somebody try to talk my mom in a negative way, I'm not gonna take that seriously. Cause first of all, they got something going on with themselves, with their mom, that they trying to pour it on me. Nah, man, that ain't my mom's. So you could talk, whatever. You might be like, oh, you gonna take that disrespect or whatever. Shoot, that ain't true. I know who my mom is. You feel me? As just an example of controlling your emotions. Because say you go crazy, now you in a situation that you don't want to be in. Now you got into a fight. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be times when you need to defend yourself, of course, y'all. But I'm talking about like words and stuff like that. Nah, words. Always saying sticks and stones may break my bones, but words never hurt me, man. Words never hurt me. They just words. They just words. Do words hurt sometimes? Okay, yeah, sometimes. But learn to control those things. Learn to control those emotions. So summary of the video, guys. You know what I'm saying? Embrace your masculinity if you're a young man. Control your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Find your purpose. Find God. And stay disciplined, y'all. Stay disciplined, or you will be disciplined. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Thank you guys for all the support. We are 10 subscribers away from a thousand, man. I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe it. And shout out to all my supporters, man. I love you guys. Love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys Friday, man. Have a good day. Peace out.